I've noticed that several of you have shown a real interest in what you are calling shading, and what is known in the art world as modeling the form. That means shaping it so that it looks three-dimensional. You all have one of these little pieces of paper, and you'll notice that it's numbered. I'd like you to put your name in the top section. You notice it's folded into 4 sections. What we'll be doing, first of all, is making ourselves a little tool that will help us with our shading or modeling. And we'll be making what is known as a value scale. Moving your pencil in the same direction. See how I've filled in this area here with my pencil? So you will end up with number 1 as being a light value, number 2 as being a medium value, number 3 as being a dark value. And I'd like you to look at the cube again, draw it as best as you can, but show those 3 values in the appropriate, on the appropriate sides. One of those, the sides of the cube, will be very light, one will be dark or darker, and one will be halfway between those two. You'll notice that this particular shading or tonal value is made with the pencil going both ways. And using cross-hatching, you can get very, very dark tones or values. As you were doing it before, be looking very frequently at the subject that you're drawing. Just continue working with your values until you have shown them on all 4 of those basic shapes. This is called a kneaded eraser because you can sort of knead it like dough. There are many different kinds of erasers, and this is the one I like best because when you've used it, you see what you can do? Say I had been erasing something. This would be all dirty, right? I can just pull it and find a clean spot. You can clean up your edges by making a point of your eraser. What we'll do right now, before we go on to drawing different subject matter, is I would like you to make a value scale using one color. You can do this, you see, with pastel. What you'll be making is what is known as a monochromatic scale. Mono means one, chrome means color. So you have one color scale. What I'd like you to do is look, when you say you're working on the sphere, work with the side of your pastel like this. Then decide which is your dark area. When I look from here, I have an area like this. It's really dark. So work with the side of your pastel. Then I have an area like this around here that's dark because the light's so strange. Well, we're going to be drawing some other things. And I'm going to let you choose your medium or your material for this next drawing. We'll be drawing some of the natural objects that I brought yesterday, the leaves and the cones and the driftwood. You've learned, I think, that there are many different tones or values in an object, and that's a way to model them and make them look three-dimensional, right? As you go home, I'd like you to be thinking about tomorrow's activity. We're going to be working outside. I want you to be looking at trees as you go home and noticing as many things as you can about them.